Clippers.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
And when you look at the Clippers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Let's check out Toronto. We've got Barnes. Also out there with MP. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Adebayo in at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, we've got Wallace. Cook out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Zubac in at the center position. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means there's so much talent in the
That's
league.
sweet.
And once you guys get hot,
Bad
it's
three.
getting
Yeah.
the difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now we'll hear from
Steal by
Allen.
Jokic.
He's got a story for us. An update. Allen?
Guys got easy slab.
We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allen. And here is Los Angeles now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another miss. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Giannis passes to Zubac. He can't get
Dirty
it.
bad.
Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's MP.
That's
Second
like,
effort.
oh.
And then by Los Angeles.
1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Fast break Toronto.
By Jokic.
Jokic with it.
Yes, foul.
Ball is picked to him.
I love how crafty Jokic is. He basically fixes defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
The Raptors shoot their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Well, Mark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic. But it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean,
Michael
I just
Clark
love
out.
watching him play.
3-2
I mean, this
start.
guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
look at some of the stats for Anthony Simons.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here is Cook. His last outing, he had 24 points. Ball is pitched to Giannis. And he converts the layup.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Barnes, right side. Over.
Scotty.
And again, Toronto, no up.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Ball is pitched to Antetokounmpo. Zubac, a screen on Adebayo. Here's Giannis. It's good.
That's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flaw from Antetokounmpo.
Now, here's MP. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. The kick out to Barnes. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Zubac. Still scoreless. Ball is the pass to Simons. To the inside.
Well, that's just a short of play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
It's his first trip to the line.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the strike. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediately. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the strike have been a little harder to come by.
And both free throws good for Giannis. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You could throw in the market size of the glamour franchise in LA. They're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Well, with Toronto winning their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Oh, I better shoot that.
Had no answer
It
for it.
would leave me open. Oh, my lord. I don't zoom off right there. They just did not even try to go out and test me. Wow. Well, I missed it luckily for the Clippers
On
on this.
defense, the Clippers. Now, MP. Nothing on the board. Just 4 to shoot.
Educated Walter.
Pulls up from the corner. Nice defense from Hall. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here. At Giannis. Simons up top. Covered by MP. And the dunk by Zubac.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that back.
Now, here's MP. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Now here's Barnes. Jokic a screen. Jokic.
Oh, yes.
Jokic on the
Scotty
floor.
Jokic.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
And so Simons will bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now, here's MP.
Oh, Jokic.
And Jokic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight with shit on that.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And here is MP. No scoring in this this one. Walter.
Right, you gotta go all time.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's Simons. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Raptors. Jokic just got his 4th rebound in this one. MP, no good. The Clippers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 on the left. Took him no time at all on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
And when you make 5 in a row ain't close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Barnes. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And here's MP for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Thomas has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence. This quarter, nothing on target.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead back.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out left of the wing. Here's Walter. Here's Jokic.
Oh, Jokic.
Jokic just got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Giannis outside. 3-pointer, Simon. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Jacks up a 3, and it's MP with a 3.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had 39 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Great, he loved the matchup performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions, and when he's right, he makes winning plays.
Nice, man.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Here is Cook. Still without a basket. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Barnes. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And right from the start, Kevin,
Right
they've
there.
been pounding the glass.
Easy
Most of
foul
those
and
double
foul.
balls
Let's
also
start.
going nowhere.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Hardaway's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Smith comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Pritchard in for
Full
Anthony
time out, we
Simons.
got what, 6.
And Teron Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month? Number 1, the Raptors.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Here's Smith. The shot goes in. First shot, first miss.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Raptors.
Pass to Okongwu. Toronto working the ball
Right
right.
there.
Here's Adebayo.
Right away, it's good. It's good.
A back shot that time. Adebayo's got 5 points so far. Clippers trail by 6. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Ben Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Well, MB got him right there with the stop and pop.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Cook. And here's Wallace. Here's Holland. Smith outside. Fires, high post. Off the iron that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's
Right
Adebayo.
there. Too
28
easy.
points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Wallace.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession.
About 12 seconds shot clock off of that foul shot.
MP looking around. And it's in there. He's got 9.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to have the shot.
No, for the first quarter, late on behind.
Toronto. He finishes with nothing. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And from what we've seen so far for the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Jason Wallace. Okongwu is out there with Barnes. Then it's MP. And it's Moore in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Outside Barrett. Pass to Pritchard. 3 off the mark. Toronto leading by 9. To the paint. Okongwu kicks to Wallace.
Come on, Wallace.
MP with it.
Shoot a 3.
Back to Wallace.
Oh.
Off target from 3-point range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pritchard passes to Barrett. Back to Pritchard. For 3, Smith. And again, no good by the Clippers. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Moore outside. Pass to Barnes.
Nice, Scotty.
And the shot
Score.
goes in. Barnes has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Raptors. They've been looking at a sick offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Pritchard. Nice defense from Wallace. Raptors leading by 11. Barnes left side. Well, rebound by Cook.
You know, his touchness has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Pass to Holland. Back to Pritchard. That's a 2 from Smith. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. MP, good.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Collins kicks to Smith. And the Clippers miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Barrett. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Here's Cook. He hits the back iron and sets the shot.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Wallace outside.
This guy
Good, and the
pass
assist
the Wallace.
goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here is Cook. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Smith against MP. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Rebound by the Raptors. It has been a heck of a season already, Clark, and we're just getting to the really good part of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, everybody is stepping up the intensity now. You can see it and feel it. Seems like every game counts for more than just one game as teams fight for position in the standing.
And here is Los Angeles now. Following the three-pointer by MP.
Good day, Tyson Wallace.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's the only choice.
Wallace is checked in for Los Angeles. And Fergie Simons comes in for Pritchard. And the Raptors with the ball.
Jokic got
Only
in
give
that
up 2
shot.
points this quarter. Pass to Jokic.
Go Jokic.
Shoots from the right block.
And
he
one.
makes the bucket, gives the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive board, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
Shot clock at 6.
Good day again. Yeah.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now Simon. Following the 3-point attempt by MP. Wallace with a screen for Smith. Pass to Wallace. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And the Raptors with the ball. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Bunch Kobe Walter.
Pass to Walter. A
Three.
free ball. Rebound by Smith.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Simon.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Good looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Team. Here's Brown. Still yet to score. And the 3 off target. Clippers trail by 16. And now Helen Force is something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said before I was really serious and quiet. Now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Barnes passes to Brown.
This guy, Christian
Barnes
Brown.
picking up the assist. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Well, it was the Clippers, their last game a loss to Golden State. Pass to Smith. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
defended tightly and powers through it.
And the Raptors with the ball. The lead is 15. Now, MP. 15 points in the game. There's the three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Adebayo's checked in. Giannis kicks to Smith. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers
Right.
as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of
Okay.
basketball. It's had a little sandpaper
RT
element,
Jokic with three.
gritty
Let's
and
go.
rough. But that's how you win games.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here is Smith. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 15 points a game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors.
Go bad. Easy slam.
1-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. The kick out to Simons. They need this. And it's good on the way. Simons has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Oh, let's go too bad.
Now, here's MP. 18 points for him. Here's Adebayo. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Got that one up and in. Simons has got 10.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. The offensive rebound.
Go
Adebayo.
bad.
And he makes that one. He's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A three from MP. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now from the night. Pass to Simon. Off target with his three. Raptors leading by 23. To the
Go
middle.
bad.
Here's Adebayo.
Yikes. There we go.
And it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Wallace outside. To Simons. Pass to Smith. Here's Simons. Covered by MP. Giannis a screen on MP. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Go bad.
Here's Adebayo.
Too
Races
easy.
to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
It started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Smith kicks to Wallace. Pass to Simon. Offline with his three. Raptors shooting it very well. 54% for the floor in the second quarter. Out of bounds for 56%. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vince Zubac has checked in for Barrett. And Cook subbed in for Smith. The Clippers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 1 second left.
Today we lead by 25 to
Only
the
a
first
very
half.
comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-quarters as they drink, it's easy to see why you're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. And And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebound for 20-30 or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And now something we should probably touch on, Bam Adebayo. What a first half from him.
When you have a big man like Adebayo, who's not only strong at the rim, but can handle the basketball like a guard and he can pass like one, it opens up the entire offense, guys.
And at times tonight, he has been the entire offense. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Wallace is out there with Anthony Simons. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Cook. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Antetokounmpo passes to Cook. From outside, off the mark. After shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. The Clippers shooting a meager 37% for the game. MP against Simon. Zubac, no good.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wallace. Here is Cook. Just 5 on the clock.
Good day, Scotty. Oh my God, he still hits it.
Here's MP, who's got 20. 90 seconds now into the second half. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Walter.
Scotty's trying to be well
Picking
told.
up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Wallace. Back to Antetokounmpo. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just
Sorry,
1
Bam.
for 4 thus far. They have not
Oh,
found their rhythm this
that
half.
should have been a foul on
The
that.
Clippers have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Wallace. Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
The decision making on Kopo is really brilliant in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Walter can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Wallace looking for an opening. Zubac kicks to Simons. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Okongwu's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Here's Simon. And the Clippers miss again.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
There's that versatility of MP. Putting the ball on the floor and making a play. I love it.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by MP. Antetokounmpo inside. Adebayo on him.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Barnes. Now, MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 24.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Back to Giannis. That one drops for him. Antetokounmpo has got 18 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here
Come on,
tonight.
You know,
Jacoby
that's how it
Walter.
goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They
Three.
last days.
Walter can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Wallace kicks to Cook. Launches it. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, Simon. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 13.
And a little hesitation there. Simon's hungry to let that one fly.
Over to the left wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wallace steps it in.
Oh, there's more timeout.
That assist.
Drop
That's
by
a pair of
26.
teammates that are clearly on the same page.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league.
Right. Wow, we're playing now.
Check in for the Raptors.
We're up by
MP comes
37
in
with
for
1:15
Casey
left
Wallace.
in the fourth.
Simons against MP.
I'm on Lanier.
Pass to Lanier.
Oh,
Offensive
sorry,
rebound.
Jokic.
Toronto working the ball around now. Jokic finds Brown.
Christian Brown,
Three-line in the
releasing.
usage goes to Jokic.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And counting tonight's game,
John
on the season, they'll now
Conley, Casey Slade, and a
7
foul.
games this year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight,
No,
it
no.
was a really phenomenal all-around game for
We're
you.
gonna win
Boy, you can't
by
say enough about
44.
his effort on the board.
Not
He helped them in the
54
battle
actually.
of
We're
possession
gonna win
all
by
game long.
54.
So for Toronto right now,
Well, no, it's 44 actually. Yeah, it's 44. I had 29, 2 and 8 with 1 steal.
And it's Lanier in the shooting
They
guard.
want to blow out in the end.
Toronto takes
Didn't play for most of the fourth quarter. And for half of the third quarter as well.